G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD. Game number 2 replay of France v Finland. We're about to get going. We're about 1 second away from start here. Finland starting down the south end in sub. The Marines in the form of France starting up in atrium. We've got a 2-3 left-right split for the Marines and a 3-2 left-right split for the aliens. Blind, what is up, my brother?
Alright, so looks like France will start the same opening. This time, of course, a little bit switch from opening, having a 2-2-1. I'm pretty sure up until the 5-6 minute mark there will not be any kind of heavy pressure coming up at France. This gives a little bit more opening for Team Finland to go more aggressive on the rest biting and cap more RTs, maybe go mass expanding. They're getting up to second harvest and ventilation right now already. If they do the same strat, this could completely work in favor of the Finns now.
Summit reception, the scene of huge combat right now. We and Nate taking on a couple of Marines in their Kingyo holds, and it looks like the aliens good drifter spread up into Data Core already. They've got their close harvesters, a little pressure on the Marine close extractors, so I'd say overall a good start for the Finns.
Yeah, looks definitely okay for them. Even taking that both Skulks really low on health, and the more RTs they can kill early on, the later the pressure will hit with that shotguns and weapon 1 timing, as we've seen last game as well. That's basically the trademark for Team France, and the longer you can prolong that, the more close you will be to those fades, and that's gonna be really the dead marker for the aliens.
I'm excited because I'll be in France in July. Any French NS2 players out there, let's chat, tweet me on Twitter. I'm just trying to form a night out during a live stream cast there. Isn't that terrible? Darm's in Data Core. He's not seeing the Drifter, but the Drifter is sure seeing him. So the aliens know the Marines are up here. They can see these guys. They know what's going on. We've also got combat over in flat control.
Yeah, 4 Skulks actually going as a big wolf pack. 1 falling behind. Ray is gonna get taken out. He does get a Skulk with them. Really nicely done. Oh, we actually went to crevice, then fell back because he noticed his buddy needs a little bit help, maybe. But they end up cleaning that out at the same time. 2 Marines working on ventilation, a little bit earlier pressure than last game.
Pipe Junction now the scene of combat. Llama low health, not going to be able to do much against Dums and Eagle Eye, but the Drifter up there is still going to be giving the aliens crucial situational awareness of what the Marine push looks like. Kind of coming in one by one down this long corridor though, trying to use the wall jumping to close the distance. It looks like they might be able to do Dams against Peachum. It's going to be close. His medpack's on the ground. The pistol is out. Peachum takes him down. Oh yeah.
Oh, that was a close one.
That was close.
That was really close. Okay, so France is up to 3 extractors, not too much. Crossroads is about to die. 2 Skulks are working on that. I think the Marines might come too late. We're saving that. This really gives a good lead for Finland. They did not lose a single harvester, and this is really important for them. So the rest is stacking up. The Marines will take more time to come back in here. They probably have the arm slip on the way. Let me check. No, not even an arm slip on the way. So they heavily delayed that pressure.
So the mines are out. That's the only tech the Marines have out on the field at the moment. The alien side, meanwhile, has Crag Hive out. Carapace Shell just started right now, as if they were listening to me casting, but of course they can't be because that would be cheating. Ray and Heracles are coming into Computer Lab where there are 3 Hydras and a Harvester, which they want to kill, and Clogs here. So a good little defensive position, and in fact the aliens getting the jump. Llama coming round the rear there to take down that Marine. So good little defensive play by the aliens, helped by their outstanding defensive gorge work.
Nice engagement in Pipe Junction here. The Marines, 1 is going down, still 1 left here to work on ventilation. No Crack here to help healing that up. And as you talked about, Carapace was heavily delayed by the aliens. I really don't know why, so maybe a mistime by Peachum, but I think that was the moment he was in the field working on Pipe Junction, so he missed the time in getting Carapace up and running. That can happen you really fast and easy. And that minute having delayed Carapace can lose you 2 engagements, and well, things sum up.
There is a huge Skulk pack here in Data Core coming down, attacking Eagle Eye, and they're just like, you know what, whatevers, we're going to kill all of you. Coming into Reactor Core right now, they're going to take down the Extractors as well, so the huge rolling momentum of this Skulk pack is going to cause big problems for the Marines team on this side of the map, but we went down to a mine, and now Dams and Eagle Eye coming in. Great ambush by Nate!
Oh... Dams is really on fire. Look at 8 kills already, and he's really working pretty well for France. The Eagle Eye, the only survivor in Reactor Core. 2 Marines more down. We'll just leave that side a little bit more vulnerable. But really important, Heracles actually took down ventilation. Computer Lab lost a lot of Hydras, just 1 left with 4%. So the pressure is really committing. On the other hand, France is pretty low on eco compared to last game. 5 minutes a game, only 3 extractors are active.
And I'm going to take a look at the resource graph right now. Team resource tracking fairly good for the aliens, about 70 to 120. Not a bad ratio. Kills very even for both teams at the moment. And resource tower as well. You know what the resource tower count is because you can see it at the top of your screen. Big combat in Pipe Junction right now. What do you reckon that means, Blind, when you've got the kills tracking so close to each other? Does that indicate a fairly even game?
It's really hard to tell, but yes, I mean, it can go. It depends on where you go. The kills don't say so much. I think the rest is much more telling, since this is partially more a strategy game. Really, I mean, if the aliens are so close by resources to Marines, it's definitely working in favor for the aliens at this point. And having close kills, of course, I mean, if you have one team completely outscoring the other team, then it would be not so close of a matchup. So, yeah, to answer your question, close kills is usually close matchup. But the real thing to see if a team is really in the upper hand right now is looking on the resources.
Resources. You've got to have resources. You've got to do anything. If I had 1,000,000 res nodes, but you can't have 1,000,000 res nodes. You've only got the res nodes you can take and hold. Right now, the Marines taking 4 extractors. Aliens are 3, both with 1 on the way. Actually, Marines just dropped 1. So that's where we're at in terms of resources. The aliens with fairly good map presence at the moment. They have the data core hive dropped. It's 8% grown. It has 3 crags healing it up. No gorge tunnels out yet. The gorge tunnel now out, so we could see a defensive gorge tunnel between data core and sub. Access the Marines with shotguns on the way right now. That might be the tech they need to put pressure on this hive early. But Crossroads doesn't look like it's owned by anyone right now. There's pressure from both sides on it.
Oh, the one lurk is getting trapped here. Nate inside flight control. Marines are jumping down a little bit too late. Almost killed him there. But yeah, talking about, I mean, the hive is dropped. Shotguns are just about to finish right now. And Team Finland looks so much better in this game. Like, they have been before. And before it was really devastating. And Marines completely in favor. And this is really showcasing how close this is. I mean, just depending on those little small factors. Last game, France had the upper hand on the exact same matchup, and now it's Finland having the upper hand. And this could be a damn long evening now.
It could be a damn long evening. And do you have any idea how hot it is here in the Unknown Worlds office? I've got the air conditioning off, so you guys don't have the drone of the Unknown Worlds air conditioning in the background. And this is just like a glass house. Like, it's a greenhouse. There's just sun streaming in through the windows, cooking me to a crisp. Heracles with pressure on ventilation. There's 3 hydras in here, but he's found a position from which he can attack without having to worry about them. Though the lurk coming in the form of llama. Oh god, that was a horrible death. Look at the blood all over the walls. Oh, it's so grisly, and his legs all in a crazy position. Marines pressuring down a computer lab as well. So the Marines trying to poke these alien positions with varying degrees of success.
Trying up for double pressure again. 2 shotgunners here in comp lab, 2 more Marines inside reactor core, 1 already down. Ray, it's just Dams left, and he cannot go out there. There's lurks, the Skulk's just waiting for him. He has to camp a little bit back, give more time for the team in comp lab to make the work. This harvester is falling, so, and the gorge tunnel connected. So basically this setup, southeast versus northwest, but France not really having the control over that.
They're not looking quite as dominant as they were in game number 1 and game number 2 version 1. This is game number 2 version 2. And France, while still looking good, is not looking so fantastic. Weapons level 1 is on the way right now. The observatory's out. We could see phase tech off 4 extractors. It's not going to be too hard to pull that out pretty quick. It's about to be 3 though, thanks to Solar and Tane that have something against this extractor. I'm not sure what, but they're choosing to attack it. It's on fire right now. Kingo and Eagle Eye coming in to try and deal with that. Because they don't have phase gates right now, these Marines do suffer a little bit in the mobility department.
Oh, I got a runtime error.
You got a runtime error. Oh no! The stream is down. So we just lost the game.
No,
Can
not
they
the
still
stream,
hear us?
the game. It's just the game.
Okay, guys,
Just
I'll
the
keep
game.
telling you what's going on right
Okay.
now while Blind brings back the game. So this is like a radio cast now. This is like, I can even, if I was going to do it like cricket, it would be like, no, I'm just kidding. But what's happening right now is Ray and Dams are in Crossroads. We have Solar and Tane coming in to try and fight them. So a 2v2 in Crossroads right now. A little bit of alien pressure on reactor core, nothing too serious. Marine pressure squad moving to the west down through Summit reception, coming into Crossroads to assist. So it looks like the Marines are trying to take Crossroads. Perhaps wanting to take a phase gate right here. They might be trying to drop a phase gate here. The phase tech is about 80% done, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's why they're sending reinforcements in here. Meanwhile, the aliens have dropped flight control, so quite a wide spread of Harvester's blind. Make sure you cut me off as soon as you've got the game up again, but don't feel bad about just cutting me off, otherwise I'll just keep talking forever. Tane, Wee, Llama pressuring down to Reactor Core, where Heracles desperately trying to defend on his own with his shotgun. He does go down. Now Reactor Core Extractor is in a lot of trouble. Those Marines that were up in Crossroads trying to get that phase gate up have been forced to retreat to Reactor Core to try and defend that, which means getting the phase gate up here is going to be a lot more difficult. Research is finished. They don't have sufficient resources. There's a phase gate up in base. No, I'm sorry, I'm full of poop. There is no phase gate up in base right now, which means they don't even have the chance to drop the Crossroads phase. And you know what? This is starting to look a little bit like an alien game. So much of the map is green right now. The green, the infestation spreads from flight control down through comp lab, through sub, ventilation, and round to data core. The Marines still own the Crossroads Extractor, but they don't have that phase near. Their map mobility is quite low, and all the while, the aliens are getting closer to fades. And speaking of which, just at that very moment, Blink has been researched, which means when these fades do pop, and right now we have Tane with enough resources to go fade. Wee has actually just popped. Looking at his first person perspective right now, he is coming along. He has Blink, he has Shadow Step, he's encountering a whole bunch of shotguns now. He goes down 175 health. He is okay, but my goodness, he almost came close to being a fail fade right now, going down very quickly. And Blind is back. Blind, what do you see?
Thanks for telling all of the stuff while I was waiting on a loading stream. So yeah, looks like Finland really having the upper hand. Just looking at the change, you know, the last screenshot I saw from the game, and now it really changed a lot. The aliens are taking complete map control, of course, with the help of the Fates and second hive up. And Leap is on the way. Blink's already finished all this, and they got silence. That is really unusual. Usually you see most of the times Adrenaline for those Fates, or also Lurks, and Gorgeous with the Bilebook, which is really powerful. So silence can, as a game change, really throw off some Marines, but it only works for a certain amount of time. As soon as they're really adapted to that, I think you don't have that much of an advantage anymore, the state of the game.
Whoa, we taking massive damage from the shotgun in the hands of Heracles. He does get out of there okay. The phase gate up in Crossroads, absolutely crucial for the Marine team right now. They need that. I think what we're going to see right now is that flowing play where fades attack multiple locations. The Marines are phasing back and forth, trying to stop them. But it is looking a little bit tricky for France right now. 2 extractors to 4 harvesters. Peachum with a little bit of Ninja Gorge Barb on play takes down another one.
Yeah, that's really hard, tough here for Team France to come back. And there's a possible way might be to go for triangle phase gate, have another one inside flight control, and play super defensively, and never more than 2 Marines out in the field attacking. Because the moment you have too many Marines away from the phase gate, you can instantly lose Crossroads. And that's gonna be it. And I mean, talking about Crossroads, there's already 2 Fates working on that. Lurk here in the mix as well. This is really crucial for the Marines to hold.
I'm just watching the stream catch up to where you went down, and it's so funny because you're getting those authentication failures, and like I'm just talking smack, and everyone's paying me out about it. Oh my goodness, it's so funny. But yes, combat in Crossroads right now. These aliens saying we want Crossroads, and the Marines being like, you know, we got bullets, so deal with it. But I am seeing the fades poking in and out of various Marine positions right now, and it's so difficult to deal with fades when they're doing that. They're just blinking around. You need to keep your shotguns up. Good thing for France right now is they have 4 shotguns in the field, which gives them a lot of firepower against these fades. These fades need to be careful.
Yeah, but no weapon 2 yet, because they had a much weaker start of the game like last time. They were later and behind in upgrades, and with weapon 2 they would deal much more damage to those Fates, and it's really crucial for them to take down 1 or 2 Fates to come back in this game. They need to hold what they have, they need to try recap, defend, and from time to time kill a Harvester, otherwise the situation would get crazy. Oh, Tane does go down! One fade is down.
So the alien team down now to 2 fades right now, Solar and Wee. And I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Twitch chat. It's just so funny because everyone's paying out my cast, and it's just, oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so I'm not going to be distracted anymore by that. But with 1 fade down, the aliens are down 2 fades. I feel like the fact that the Marines had so many shotguns out was a crucial factor in that. They were, wherever those fades went, they were going to encounter shotgun shells, which increased the likelihood that one of them was going to go down. Now, only 2 shotguns in the field, so this fade's possibly a little bit safer.
Yeah, working on lonely Marines like now in Reactor Core is really easy for the Fates. They will win most of the fights. Really tough to go in 1v1 against the Fate. Here we go, Dab's actually picked by 4 aliens in Crossroads and they called it GG. Just too much.
That is it. So the French lose a game. Is this even possible? I mean, is the French president going to like remove the citizenship of these French players? Is that what's going to happen? I'm blown away. It's Finland 1, France 1. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed that NS2HD video. Stick around on the channel. The video immediately post this one will be game number 3. Thanks for watching, everyone.